their lives for. Professor Pepereki have mentioned the newly discovered mass graves in Rusape. We also had Chibondo and others which still have to be discovered. You are discovering those now, but some of you are even sitting together with people who have scars. People who have scars, in order for you to say, I'm a Zimbabwean, I'm proud to be Zimbabwean. Vama also. This is not an issue which can be reduced to a party or to parties. It's not an issue about parties. Yes. It's about the destiny of an African people.
The revolution.
It is the people. You can remove, they removed the Chitepo, they killed Nehanda, they killed Tongogara, they killed their Papa Moyo, but did they stop the revolution?
You asked the question, we are about to face an election. What exactly is this election for? And definitely I've said the clans of Judas are saying this is an election for deciding whether or not to turn back away from the direction of Zimbabwe.
Just following from what Dr. Mahoso is saying, we are here. I can't believe this. I don't know about you who are watching or listening. Security sector reform. As Mahoso is talking, that's what is coming to my mind. This cacophony of security sector reform coming from the detractors of the country. Security sector. The security sector is led by those who survived the armed struggle. The arduous means it was hard, it was terrible, it was frightening. Those who survived, the Chiwengas, the Chihuris, yeah, we can mention their names, the Monyongwes, and many other comrades, I can't mention all of them. These are the people who currently are leading the security sector. And we are being told that they must be removed, they must be retired. We must remove the people who brought this country, which we call Zimbabwe. Take them away. The opposition are saying these people spoil us. They are preventing people from going back to Egypt.
Yes.
You know, these people are saying, let's go to Canaan. Canaan, many of our comrades died so that we could get to Canaan, so to speak. And it is being said by the opposition. The MDC, for instance, are very clear on this, that they want all these people because they are partisan. Now, Zimbabwe is Zimbabwe. If being partisan means being with the Zimbabweans, with the people, we are being told here, that you must not be with the people. If there are any people telling you with the people, remove them. The security sector, and decide my soldier, vakatungamira yezvinhu muise zvembwasungata zvevarungu kuti nyika idzokere vanhu vadzokere kupi kuEgipte. We refuse, as has been described by other leaders. That is absolute nonsense. And you Zimbabweans, be very clear. This is told about security sector reform is nonsense. All of you who love Zimbabwe, you are part of the security that ensures that this Zimbabwe keeps going on. You are being asked to be demobilized and to actually turn against the people. And I am saying any leader who does that will be rejected by the people.
Just to round up this section, who is afraid of the sons and daughters of Zimbabwe, who brought Zimbabwe, who we call today the pride of Zimbabweans? Who is afraid of the people who fought for this country?
Our viewers should look at the Herald of the 11th of June 2013. There was a big meeting in South Africa involving the leader of the MDC and Roy Bennett. You remember Roy Bennett? It was a big conference there where they are relocating all the white forces from Australia, from New Zealand, from Britain to try to assist these turncoats in Zimbabwe on how to steal the election in Zimbabwe. So those are the people who are afraid of the next election, because we are saying this next election yokuwandudza magamba edu. In other words, because those who came out of the war are getting fewer and fewer, we want to boost them. That is what the purpose of this election is. We want people to boost the heroes, so that we have new heroes who continue to take Zimbabwe ahead. But these tentacles want to go back to Egypt, so they want security sector reform.
Don't go. Welcome viewers to this third and last segment in our discussion today on African pride. Now, Professor Mpepereki, very quickly and briefly in this last segment, which happens to be very short.
Well,
what is the difference, and you listeners and view, what is the difference between a party that join hands with Rhodesians who have killed those ones who brought our freedom? How different is that party which joined the Rhodesians, who are known to have actually massacred our people? How different is it from Nyati, who actually led the Rhodesian forces to kill our people in Yazonia and so forth?
There is no difference. Let's just put it quite clearly here. You know, one of the most vicious, murderous units of the Rhodesian army was called the Selous Scouts. I am really very, very surprised that today we've got Selous Scouts in the parliament of Zimbabwe, voted in by black people. Murderers. Today the parties that are joining with these murderers, with these Selous Scouts, they are just as guilty of the genocide that we're coming up, discovering in Chibondo, in Kwarusape, and ones that are well documented. Vanhu vakauraya kuChimoyo, vanhu vakauraya kuNyadzonya, kuFreedom Camp, and many other places. I am saying here they are just as bad as Nyati. Vatengesi. You all know that during the revolution, maybe the younger ones don't have, we used to sing that Pasna Nyati. If you join the people that killed thousands of Zimbabweans to prevent Zimbabwe to come about, and today you think that the younger people, the generation, have forgotten that, they have not forgotten. Bwana said, Mabondo angu achamuka. This was in the 1890s, remember? And the freedom fighters who went to fight did not live during the period Yambuyane hand. Saka nasi. Like the young today will also catch fire, so to speak. And anybody who is joining the whites, the Selous Scouts who are killing our people, are equally guilty and will be rejected by the people. This vote, this election which is coming, is going to be one way the people. You know, last time people through hunger were voting the wrong way, you know, rejecting the people. This time the people are going to reject these 10 codes, these sellouts, who are joining the whites who are murdering our people, to forming a coalition with murderers. You are also a murderer. The people will reject them in this election which is coming.
Mama, also, just to finish off this segment, I want to ask you a question on behalf of the people who are watching us and who are listening to us. You see, it always baffles me. Why is it that there are some African people who have relatives who were murdered for the cause of this country? What makes them really take part or vote back the white people into parliament? What is it really, what is going on in their minds?
Treachery is real, betrayal is real, treason is real. And in the war, because there was no time to have elaborate trials, those people would have to be liquidated. But the message now, which is what the president is saying about these coming elections, is to say to the people, you have betrayers, you have treasonous people among you, you have liars among you, you have even the enemy among you, but we are not going to use the machete, we are not going to use the gun anymore. Use your vote wisely. Punish all the sellouts with your vote. That is the message that is going to our people.
Mm-hmm. Now, that is the message. In other words, if I summarize it, we've come to the end of our program. The vote, where people fought with guns, we are now fighting with the pen. The pen. Not in writing compositions, but in putting an X where it deserves, so that Zimbabwe can move on. And all those 10 courts, in whatever party, those people who are colluding with whites, it doesn't matter what party you are in, you can't hide behind a party. Those ones will be rejected by the people until we meet again.